got some really unfortunate news for Los Angeles Lakers guard Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Him and his friends were robbed at gunpoint in Los Angeles. They were robbed at gunpoint by three men in the early hours of June 17th. So this was about a week or two ago now at this point. So basically what ended up happening, Mario, was the group and KCP, they were in his driveway. And then all of a sudden a car pulled up with three men in it, and they drew out guns before demanding valuables. And they ended up leaving the area, Mario, with an estimated $150,000, including a Rolex watch and jewelry and an iPhone. So that's just some crazy stuff, Mario. No further details were released about the robbery. So I'm not sure if anything else is going to happen. If there is an update on this, we'll let you guys know about it. But a little bit on KCP this year. In the playoffs, Mario, he averaged 6.2 points on 27.2% shooting across five appearances, and he missed game four with an injury. And overall this season, Mario, he averaged 9.7 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 1.9 assists in 67 games with the Lakers. And he currently has 2 seasons left on his 3-year, $39.1 million contract with the Lakers. So a lot going on here. I'll start off with this first, but before I do, this article was written by Tim Daniels from Bleacher Report. Look, man, I know KCP has had a bit of a rough history, but I know he got arrested once before. But that doesn't mean this stuff gets to happen, you know. First of all, let me explain something to you. I've already said this many, many times. I understand people struggle and stuff like that, but to steal from somebody, that just means you're at an extreme low point. That's just the lowest of lows. You know, you can't be stealing from people like that. You know, you stole $150,000. You stole a Rolex watch. You stole jewelry. You stole an iPhone that you're probably never gonna be able to open. Like, come on now. Do these people even think about what they do or what they steal? Like, come on. If I'm gonna steal a phone, the least I'm gonna do is steal a phone that I can actually unlock. Like, come on now. Like, you guys are stupid. But look, I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't understand why people do this stuff. You know, why? Like, I get it. The rich get richer, the poor stays poor. I understand that, but that doesn't give you an excuse to rob them. That doesn't solve anybody's problems. You know what I mean? And I don't think that has anything to do with it. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's just some guys trying to cause some trouble. Who knows? But you get my point. It doesn't give you a right to do this stuff. It's just absolutely unnecessary. It's just so dumb. You know what I mean? Um, but again, as these are all the details that I was able to give to you. There hasn't really been any the only other detail that there was that nobody was injured on the site, which is really good to hear. But and also LAPD has also launched an investigation. So if there is an update on this, we'll let you guys know. Um, but yeah, I don't really want to touch too much on it because I feel like I'd repeat myself. But again, it's just unnecessary. It's absolutely worthless and it's stupid. So with that being said, I apologize to KCP and his family that this had and his friends, excuse me, that this happened to him, and I do wish them the best of luck in trying to figure out who these guys were. And let this be a lesson to you guys. Don't steal from people. Okay, it's just nasty and stupid.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Nate. First of all, I don't understand why people got to do this, really. I understand again, now, targeting wise, I understand that he is a professional athlete and they do make a lot of money. I understand that, which was probably a reason why they targeted him. They might have recognized him. Or, I mean, they might have seen what he had and decided to go try to grab it. iPhone wise, I mean, most likely it was locked, but you never know. Some people don't lock their iPhones or whatever the case might be. So you never know. And regardless of that, there are people who know how to hack into stuff like that and get into the phone. So that's something they probably could have done. Jewelry, Rolex watch, I mean, $150,000. I don't understand why people got to do this. I hope they do get caught. The one good news out of this is that KCP did not get hurt and he's okay. So I'm happy I'm happy that he's okay. But I don't understand why people got to do this. I really don't. Like, if you want money, I'm going to be honest, earn it. Simple. Get a job, okay? If you know somebody who's got money, ask them. Do anything but steal. Okay, especially holding somebody at gunpoint. Like, that's absolutely unnecessary too. We always talk about put the damn guns away. Simple as that. If you're gonna use guns to go shoot, like if you're gonna go shoot at a shooting range or you're gonna go hunt, that's your prerogative, not mine. But at the end of the day, do not use these guns for purposes like these. Okay, if you want to use them again, go into a gun range hunting, fine, but don't use them for purposes like these where you're trying to inflict fear on somebody or use it towards harm. Okay, because if KCP decided I'm not going to give you them, I'm not going to give you all this, who knows what could have happened, you know? So overall, Nate, again, I'm sorry that he had to go through this. We have talked about players being held at gunpoint. We talked about Jimmy Smith of the Baltimore Ravens. He was held at gunpoint. So stuff like this should not be happening, Nate. You know, this is absolutely the lowest of the low, and I hope these guys get caught, and I hope they go to jail for it. Suppose that, because the route that they're going down is not a good one. So maybe jail might knock some sense into them. But overall, I'm sorry that KCP had to go through this, and again, I'm sorry for to his friends and family that they had to go through this as well. You know, I can only I never want to even imagine what that's like, and I'm sorry that he had to experience it. You know. So with that being said, I wish KCP the best of luck in next season. I wish him the best of luck, you know, obviously in the off season and everything like that, whether it's on the court or off the court. I wish the best of luck to his friends and family, and I hope that the LAPD can end up finding out who did this.